Good morning, welcome to Gold, the trials and tributes of Olympic gymnast. My name is Bobbie-Sue #1 and this is episode number 80. It's a Mother's Day special because today is Mother's Day and so I've got some exciting news to share. But first of all, I've got no footage. I've just come back from LA Fitness, trained for 3.5 hours, but I'm not allowed to shoot down there. And when I'm doing all the weights, it's very hard to surreptitiously get the camera in there, especially when there's a lot of other people around, so I haven't been doing it. But lots of stuff to share. So, my friend Doc came over yesterday and did a little bit more work on the shoulder, and the ankle is doing great. Ankle is probably about 92% right now. Sprintable, I can sprint on that ankle. It's feeling good, just a little bit extra work in healing on it, a little bit of swelling. The knee, I could run on the knee. That's exciting. I also do my drills, for my sprint drills, with the butt kicking and the knee raises, knee elevators. I could do that. So I was feeling good. Chest has got the brace on it, so it's not as tight as it needs to be. But I would say after this evening session and tomorrow's rest, it should be good to sprint on for Tuesday. We'll see. We'll see. If not, later on in the week. So, excited about that. Let's do a rip check. This is from all the rips on bars. Let's have a look how they're going. Because ideally I'll be training Tuesday and Thursday with Coach and doing bars. So, this rip over here is coming along nicely. These rips here, they're there. They can be sanded back a little bit, but they're coming along nicely too. So, another 2 days, they should be great. What else? Biggest thing is my shoulder. Doc's done a lot of work on it. It's now reduced from a pain of 7 when she puts her thumb directly onto the nerve that was all trapped in the muscle mass. Now down to about 2 to 3. So that's a lot better, but just really stiff up here. It's like I'm carrying some weight for people in my life who aren't serving me that are going to be going. So that should probably go in a week or so, and that's going to free up my shoulders to heal 100%, which is so good. So I'm going to come back and share some exciting news in the background about me and my mom from Encino. So stay tuned. So I was down at the gym early at LA Fitness and doing some weights. Oh my God, it must have been like hunk day. There was all these gorgeous guys in there, you know, in their late 20s and 30s, just like built like, I don't know what happened, but they was like, it must be hunk day, because they were all coming in and they were all doing these machines nearby, and I'm like, shouldn't be looking, but they're so hot. Kenny's hotter, but he wasn't there. So I tell you what, it's just amazing watching people who love working out, respect their bodies, and know the difference. And you really need to realize people train for different things. So me as a gymnast, I need lean muscle mass. I don't need bulk, because can you imagine if I was bulked up? If I was bulked, throwing that up through the air and doing all the gymnastic twists and turns? No, I need to be lightweight. I'm already heavy. You know, at 5'7", I'm already heavy compared to all the other girls and much taller than all the other girls. So I've got a lot more stuff against me. I mean, Sean Johnson's like 4'8", Nastier 5'3", me 5'7". So much work to do. So I need lean muscle mass. So I train for number of reps. I do for like 20 to 30 rather than 12 really big ones. So, did work on my leg press, got back to 195 pounds on that, did some slinkies, but again, between the shoulder and the knee and ankle kicking up, it just didn't have a lot of strength over it today. But I did break some more ground in flexibility. I did feel a slight change in the way it's happening, so it's exciting, and more progress on that very soon. I love my life. I love what I do. I'm so blessed as I keep working every day towards my goal and my dream of gold in London in women's gymnastics. So stay tuned, got a little bit more news and I'll be back. Because today's Mother's Day, and most of you don't know my background. So my parents were born in Bulgaria, and in 1984 they had a chance, they were gymnastics coaches as part of the Eastern Bloc, and so they had a chance to come over to America as part of a tour, and they defected in 84. This is like before I was born, like before the Berlin Wall came down, any of that. And so they defected. They didn't really know any language, they didn't really know anything about it, all I know is they wanted to come to America. So they came to America, and they were living in Kentucky. And then from there, so they were living in Missouri first, and their names were Brinsky and Bettina Nabowski. And they thought they need to change their name to become like more mainstream, so it became Brian and Betty #1. Hence, my name's #1. They chose that name and changed their names to it by default. So they then moved from Missouri to Kentucky, and they got some work doing cheerleading. And then when I was born in 1989, they then had a chance to move over to Encino, California and buy a gym. Well, when I got over there, the gym was in horrible condition. Just horrible. The deal nearly fell apart. They put all the time and effort into it. However, they started to turn it around, and so by the time I was 5, in the gym, I was spending all my time in that gym. I loved it. I got to do all the gymnastics, got to watch all the cheerleaders come in and train, got to see all the dancers coming in. It was a whole multidiscipline gym, and I loved it. So I got to go up there in the Encino Gymnastics Academy. But all my life, all I want to do is be in the gym, be in the gym, be in the gym. I loved it. Of course, I went training up until the age of 14 to qualify for the Olympics in Athens in 2004. But of course I tore my knee up. So that didn't allow me to go to Athens, and as a result I missed the cut, and so here I am training again for London. That's London in 2012, gold. That's my goal, that's my dream. That's what I'm back focusing on every day. So I love, Mum, if you're watching this, I love you, Mum. Mum's in Encino right now with Dad, and my grandparents are still in Bulgaria, but we don't get to see them very much anymore. We've only been back like 2 or 3 times. And my stepmom, Sheila, that's Sheila Winadol, because of course Kenny, my fiance, his dad is Uncle Bill, or Sir William Winadol. He's like the British billionaire adventurer, I know, 3.2 billion or something, 2 billion pounds. Anyway, he and Sheila are married, and so Sheila's like my stepmom, my mum-in-law, So, hi Sheila, if you're watching this. She doesn't really watch this very much. She's too busy travelling and doing stuff and buying shopping stuff in London. They live in the UK. So Kenny and I go over and see Uncle Bill occasionally as well. So that's all good news. Everything is going really, really great. Well, I'm off to do some studies because I've got my finals, my school coming up, my PE degree, physical education. I'm so close. I've got 1 more year to go. I've got these final exams, and then I'm done for the year, and all these beginning next semester, and then I'm back this evening for the gym, and then I'm going to go late after that. I'm going to go and have some dinner with my mum. So up in Encino, it's a bit of a drive, like a 2.5 to 3 hour drive. Don't do it very often. Too busy training. Training is going great. So that's what I've got time for right now. It's not really a big exciting episode. It's just sharing some of the stuff going on with me in my incredible life as I pursue gold. There's gold in London in 2012. My name is Bobbie-Sue #1. And this is Gold, the trials and tribs of Olympic gymnast. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next episode.